with the intention to save time, I'm going to deliver a very brief but very important lecture, that is cause and effect connectors. So let's look at the definition of connectors first. Connectors are also called transitional devices or starters. Here is the definition. They are words or phrases that help carry a thought from one sentence to another, from one idea to another, or from one paragraph to another. The examples are in addition to, in contrast, obviously, firstly, similarly, because, therefore, in conclusion, summing up, etc. There is a definite role in a sentence for connectors. So what is the role of connector in the sentence? Let's discuss. They actually join sentences or paragraphs together so that there are no hurdles, abrupt jumps or breaks between ideas, so that the reader can understand it easily. They are necessary for smooth writing. Since we have already know that the connectors connect ideas, sentences and paragraphs, so in reason and contrast or cause effect or effect connectors, we connect some reason to result or to result to some reason. So that is the thing we are going to discuss. So first of all, what is reason? Reason tells us why something happened, and result or effect tells us what happens as a result. So here is the list. You should memorize this list and practice very hard. So let me briefly read this out for you. Reason connector are because of, owing to the fact that, due to the fact that, on account of, as, since, so that, in order to, as a result of, that, for, or adverb reason also play this role. Also remember that reason tells us that why something happens, and result tells us what happens as a result. Now let's know a little bit about the connector of result. So our first and important connector is therefore, hence, henceforth, thus, consequently, accordingly, so, and result in. I'll also discuss about adverb clause of reason like so that and such that later in this series. Sometimes we emphasize on reason and sometimes emphasize on result. So isn't it interesting? Let's look at this sentence. The martyr embrace martyrdom. He loves Pakistan. There are two sentences. Let's join together on both cases. So first sentence is the martyr loves Pakistan, therefore he embraces martyrdom. Here therefore tells us the result, and we are focusing on the result and emphasis on the result. And if we want to emphasize and focus on the result, on the reason, we use the reason connector like because. So the martyr embraces martyrdom because he loves Pakistan. Here is very interesting thing to mention, that we can use constantly thus, so instead of therefore, and since, as, and for instead of because. Let's do another example. I'm ill is the first sentence. I can't come to school is the second sentence. So here we have reason and result. So first, I'm ill is the reason. I'm ill is the reason, and I can't come to school is the result. So we will use first therefore as the connector of result. I'm ill, therefore I can't come to school. I'm ill is the reason and I can't come to school is the result. And here we will use connector of reason because to convey the same meaning. I can't come to school because I am ill. Or we can say because I am ill I can't come to school, we can change the order, we can also change the order of the sentence. Here let me remind one thing, that because is a conjunction and because of is a preposition. So in this way you can easily convey your message with the help of connector of result, or we can also use connector of reason. But if we want to focus on connector of if we want to focus on result, we will use connector of result, and if we want to focus on reason, we will use the connector of reason. I hope everything is clear to you now. Let's do the final example. I brought this gift. I love you. Both sentences are giving sense, but now let's look at these examples which gives us more clarity. Both of above sentence have some meaning, so with the help of reason connector we can clear its meaning more smoothly. I brought this gift because I love you, or we can use the connector of result, I love you, therefore I brought this gift. In my previous example I used because as a conjunction. Now let's discuss about because of. Because of is used as preposition in a sentence, and we can also use owing to, on account of, and due to instead of because of, because all have the same meaning. Also remember that we use prepositional object of reason after because of, on account of, owing to, or due to, and they are actually noun or noun phrase of reason. So here is the example to understand it better. I don't do smoking because of fatal effects of cigarette. Here because of tell the reason, and we can replace this with owing to, on account of, or due to. So that's all about part 1. See you in the next part and learn some more about cause and effect connectors. Till then, you take care. Bye bye.